time to introduce you to our Pet of the Week, my personal favorite segment. You all know this at this point. And we've got Alicia here. Thank you so much for joining us, as always. Now, please tell us about this lovely lady you've brought with you today.
Yeah, so this is Bella. She's a really sweet, about a year and a half old hound mix of some kind. She is a wonderful dog. She's been with us a little over a month now, and she's just looking for somebody that will, you know, hang out with her. She's a huge cuddle bug, loves to get up and just be close to the people that she likes. Really loves to play in the yard and go on walks. So I think she'd make a great friend to someone looking to socialize or get out this summer and, you know, go on some walks and hikes and everything. She's a great dog.
I was gonna say, she was very popular just a few minutes ago while we were in break. We had everyone that was doing the 11 coming over to meet and greet with Bella, and she was so sweet with all of them. So you said she's been with you guys for a month. Tell me a little bit about how she ended up with you guys. What happened?
Yeah, so she was an owner release. They could not keep because the place they lived didn't allow dogs. So that's how she ended up with us. And she just hasn't found the right fit quite yet, but she's very sweet. Here's a treat for you. She's very sweet. She loves to, you know, meet people. She's a little shy at first, so she could use some confidence building, but...
And treats, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, and treats, but she does great. And she also seems interested in making doggy friends. So if you have a dog at home that is looking for a playmate, I think she'd be a really good fit.
Yeah, I was gonna say that leads into the next thing I was gonna ask you. What kind of household and environment do you think would be best for her? Does she have any siblings at the shelter? Would she do better alone, with a dog, kids?
I think, you know, maybe with some older kids, potentially younger. She is pretty shy at first. So someone that knows how to, you know, respect a dog's boundaries and everything, you know, and I would keep an eye on it at home as well with little ones. And as she continues to be more confident, I think that she'll do a lot better. But, you know, so potentially some older kids, dogs, I think she'd prefer to have a buddy to play with and learn how to be confident from. And then potentially cats. We haven't, you know, had her in a home with cats before, but we could tell you all about how to do a slow introduction at the shelter and everything.
Yeah, you guys are good about the education and all of that.
Oh, yeah.
So she's been very quiet, very well behaved. Honestly, pretty good to bring into a workplace, which leads into this Friday. I've heard it's Take Your Dog to Work Day. Tell me a little about that.
So if you're working somewhere that does allow dogs, maybe bring up to your employer that it's Bring a Dog to Work Day this Friday. Maybe see if they'll allow you to bring your pet into the office and hang out for a bit. You know, if you're working someplace that isn't like, you know, super busy with other animals, you know, maybe that would be something you could do. Yeah.
Yeah, I think she'd be a perfect dog to bring into the office for sure. So if anybody wants to scoop her up in the next few days, have her before Friday, I'm sure she would love that. And we always love having you guys come down here. Thank you so much for joining us today, Alicia. And thank you, Bella, for joining as well. She's got those beautiful eyes. Now, if you at home would like to adopt Bella or any other pets available at the shelter, you can visit the Quad City Animal Welfare Center's adoption site. They're open from noon to 5 every day, except for Tuesdays and Sundays. That's when they're closed. You can also check out their Facebook page or website.